Thank you, everyone. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for inviting me to speak. I don't have much of an entrepreneurial story to share because I am taking my baby steps. So I'll make it very quick, as he said. I have spent about 22 years in education. I was a management professor teaching in various business schools across India. And apart from teaching HR and strategy, I was mentoring students. That is my core skill. I used to groom them for placements, do psychometric analysis, preparing resumes, then just taking the whole journey. And then after that, last about 7.5 years, I was the dean of Akash Institute, West Bengal. So there I shifted from undergraduate and postgraduate education, I moved into the test preparation segment. So the crowd I was addressing was class 8 to class 12. And apart from lecturing a lot of students, apart from administration and other jobs, I was also working with parents and teachers and principals. And for that I traveled across West Bengal and a part of Bihar. So that has been my journey throughout an academician, and throughout my life I worked with the crowd, the young crowd. So right from class 8 to class 12, undergraduates, postgraduates, and then maybe the young executives. So many of my students, like I started teaching at MPA level from 2004 onwards. So many of my students, even during COVID and all, they used to call me. Many of them were losing jobs, many were facing challenges in their businesses. So mentoring and connecting with the young crowd has been my core skill. So I was always thinking at some point of time I will say goodbye to doing a job and do something on my own. So very recently I registered I'm still a solopreneur, and I registered my proprietorship. I'll just share the name today, DynaMinds.in, and I will quickly share why the name comes. My name is Debojyoti Majumdar, so DM was my initial. So throughout my career, my students and my colleagues call me DM sir or DM. So I knew that anything I do, the name DM should be there, and the name that came to my mind was Dynamic Minds. So since I was dealing with students and young minds, but when I tried that name, it was not available. Somebody had already taken it. So I made a short form of that, so DynaMinds Careers. So my website was launched just in December, it's DynaMinds.in. So if you're interested, please go through it. So that makes a summary of my portfolio. I am not doing anything very unique. As of now, everything is a vision. I don't have a big success story to share with you. There's no story. The story is just emerging. But I believe that whatever I did for last more than 2 decades, I can do a lot more, and then I can do it for myself and do it for everyone. Because till date, I was always working for some brand or the other. And I want to make my speech very short. One thing I want to appeal to all of you, because we have CMA members and Calcutta people and Bengal people here. This is an appeal and an offering. I don't know how I sound. I hope I don't sound arrogant, but honestly, I am also planning to do certain pro bono work, because we keep hearing across that there are many schools without teachers, there are many colleges where, especially I'm not talking Calcutta, but if I talk of the entire West Bengal, and let's start with West Bengal, leaving the rest of India separate, there are many places where there are a lot of bright students, a lot of potential is there, but they lack the exposure, they lack the connectivity. So I am very, very happy traveling. I was traveling throughout my career, worked in different parts. So if you have any CSR project, if you have any NGO, any non-profit organization, I would like to engage. And I'm telling you very frankly in front of everyone that profit is the last thing, or making money is the last thing I'm thinking now. Because you all know, all of us have made certain amount of money in our life. And to just make money, there are many other avenues. But today I really want to focus on social entrepreneurship. So if you have students, if you have teachers, if you have parents, because I have, throughout my career, I have been dealing with students, so I have been dealing with a lot of parents. So if you look at my portfolio in my website, I can talk of people skills, I can talk of psychology, I can talk of employability, personality development, all these things. There are many things to do. So I would like to engage in that, and I hope I can get an opportunity. Just taking baby steps. Now the entire industry is changing, I see all senior professionals, so I don't give gyan over here, but I saw very few very young entrepreneurs here. I think you will be agreeing that the days of full-time employment and salaried jobs is actually moving away. The market is quickly becoming a gig economy. With the kind of layoffs happening, the kind of disruption, the turbulence in the entire global market, we find companies also want to take less liability. So if we look at the student community, if we look at the new generation who are coming in, we should rather tell them to focus on skills and make them dependent on themselves on their own wings. And just not look for a security of a full-time job and and getting a monthly salary and just trying to secure their future. So that is where I want to work on, and I hope I get an opportunity. So that's my story. Devanjyoti, I finally repeat my website name, dynaminds.in. Everything is given there. So what I can do and what I want to do, I